What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. For this one, I really hope you guys enjoyed me making an ass out of myself in the F-16. There's a little bit more to it than the tight turns on this one, so don't bust my balls in the comments too much about that. The joystick does have something to partially do with it, but with that being said, we're going to take the old Thunderbolt back up, and we're going to go up for the real qualifying round for race 3 of the season for this one. So let's see what we can go do with the old Thunderbolt. Let's hope we can get something around the 34-second mark. That seems to be our fastest, but we'll see what happens as we go. We should be all good to go. Let's start taxiing this baby on out. Alright guys, here we go. Let's see what we can do with the old jug. Gears up, flaps up, here we go. Let's wait for the light to turn out and then we're good to go. Alright, you're set, guys. Alright, let's go see what we can do with the jug. Like I said, we want to beat a 34, I believe it was a 34.976 was our best time so far. So we're going to try to beat that a little bit. We are a little bit lighter fuel-wise, so we do have to be a little bit careful. But as soon as we punch into the track, we're going to go in low, fast, and we're going to see what we can do. I want to see if we can at least get a 33 on this one. Yeah, we're pushing through 250 already. We're a lot lighter than we were before. Let's see if we just slow this thing down just a little bit. I don't want to pooch it coming into the track entrance. We're going to lose some airspeed on the turn, but let's not screw it up already. Alright, here we go. There's the entrance to the track. Alright guys, here we go. We have entered the track. Alright, let's get our airspeed up. Here we go. And it's our best 5 consecutive laps that we have to do. So Watch for fuels, temperatures, pressures, and we'll be okay. Just not below the limits of the track. And let's try and beat her 34. Alright guys, here we go. Timer started. We're going to drop that down a little bit, guys. There we go, 35, alright. Come on, we gotta drop another second off of that. Five 530. All right, we're dropping down. All right. She's starting to get a little bit lighter now. I can feel it in the controls. She's starting to get a little bit lighter. shaving it down, guys. Little by little. Here we go, 34. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna actually try something here quick, guys. Let me see if this actually works. If this idea of mine actually does work, then we'll see. Alright. I'm only flying with the rudder trim. I'm not using the actual rudder pedals. It makes a big difference. You just have to pay attention to what you're doing. Kind of do have to split your brain in threes for this one. Can we break the 34? Come on, Bugs. You can do this, baby. Come on, baby. You got this. Shit. We did. We did. 656. 695. Not bad. Alright. Let's see if we can break the 34. Well, we have the fuel to do it. Wow, 36. What the hell was that? Jesus. Come on, Bugs. Oh, shit. Alright, that's okay, that's okay. That's alright, that's alright. We're still alive. It's alright. Let's just reestablish ourselves and try that again. It's alright. Wow, that was close. Jesus. Wow. Alright, there we go. .34 656 is one we have to beat, or we're trying to beat here. Don't know. 19 halfway through. I don't think we're going to make it on that one. No. So we're going to be above 30 at the entrance here. Yep. No, we're not going to make it. It restarts right here. 35. Yep. Alright. We have to be below a 19 before the halfway point of the track. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Alright, that's a possibility. Let's see if we can do this without screwing it up. I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. Nope. Close, but not close enough. We gotta watch our fuel now. It's close to the ground. I do not want to look out the left side of the canopy to see how close that wing is to the ground. I'd rather not. Shit. We are weaving and bobbing too much. That's our problem. We are going up and down too much. We got to keep it level. We got to keep you level, baby. That's what the issue is. So we're losing too much airspeed as we climb. And then we regain it as we dive. We just got to keep it level, and then we could be dangerous. Climb. Alright. Well, let's see how many more laps we have in us, guys. We might have another 2 or 3, maybe. We'll see. Alright. The fuel light's not on yet, so... Stay sideways. Uh-oh. Alright, we're out of water. Alright. Alright, this is going to be our last lap. We'll do one lap without the water, just so we can see the difference that it makes. I'm just going to watch our cylinder head temperature now. Crack our cowl flaps a little bit. Alright. Alright, let's see our difference in our lap time here. With and without the water injection. Or the methanol injection, more emergency power, whatever you guys want to call it. So 38 seconds without the meth injection, the methanol injection. So it's a pretty respectable difference that the war emergency power makes in these things. So, all right, guys. Here's our last rip around the track. Once we come over the taxiway, we're gonna or the runway, whatever you want to call it. We're just going to come off and we're going to land. All right, here we go. We have left the track. Let's slow this baby girl down. And then we'll come in and land. So 34.656. I think that's our best time yet, guys. I don't know. Uh-oh. Let's not run it this way, Bugs. Alright, come on. We don't have all day to play with the runway. Oof. Well, that's not really what I wanted to have happen, but whatever. Shit happens, what are we gonna do? We're on the ground. I'm a little pissed about that, but what do you expect from a half-assed janky landing like that? Well, whatever. That works. I more care about the time on the racetrack than the landing for this one, so I don't really care about that. So our best so far is a 34.656. I believe that's a lot better than our last one. I'll have to check the log for the last race or the one before that, but we'll see what happens. That was a lot of fun. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. The race day is coming soon. That will be on the 14th is when the actual race event starts. Check out the Virpil Servers website. I will leave a link to that in the video description. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. And until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.